Alright guys, this is the test I've been waiting to do on the Chicago Electric Flux 125 welder from Harbor Freight. I am going to do my torture test. It's not the conditions I would have necessarily liked. I wanted a nice hot day, but I need to get this done before the warranty's up. I don't really want to pay for an extended warranty. That's money I just don't have. So we're gonna do this today. Right now it's about 55 out, coming up on 60 here pretty soon. I think is what the high is supposed to be today. But we're gonna, judging from what we found out on the last few tests, we can get the most out of it with 035 wire, running at max, 10 wire speed. Then we were running somewhere between, bouncing around, but peaking at, I think I saw 137 on the last test, and I think it's probably going to run around 115, maybe 120 continuously. It might fall below that. It tends to dip down as it warms up, gets less efficient. Anyway, we're gonna fire up on my test piece. It's got a bunch of weld beads on it already, so I won't blow through, and I'm just gonna run beads till the over-temp light comes on. Then when the over-temp light comes on, we'll let it cool off till it resets, and then we'll hit it again until it over-temps again. We're just going to try and do that through several cycles. I'll have a timer running on my phone, hopefully within camera view here, and we're just going to run it for all it's worth. I'm going to try and get arc shots while I do it. I don't know how well it'll turn out. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, here it is. There's my timer. You can see the amp gauge. I'm at max wire speed of 10 with 035 wire installed. I'm going to start welding until it either over-temps or my circuit breaker blows. I hope the circuit breaker doesn't blow, because if it does, then I'm done for the day. I don't have direct access to the circuit breaker at this shop. It's one of the things that I deal with for having it be cheap. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, whoops. Should get my welding helmet before I start the timer. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, so there's the over-temp after about 5 minutes. Alright, here she is. And we're over-temping again, huh? Well, that's interesting, guys. It really doesn't like that now. It's not putting out a good voltage. If I had the side off already, I'd plug in my voltmeter to see what it was running, what was running. Alright, looks like we're back. Let's try it again. Goes. Well, it's definitely building up a lot more heat in there because it's lasting less and less time here. Or it feels that way anyway. I haven't been measuring, but the voltage appears to be down. It's kind of stubbing off more, acting more like when I was trying to weld at max wire feed on min. We're back at 22. Alright, for the last time here. Alright, well that's 30 minutes of torture, and so far it's survived it fine. So at this point I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to go do a few other things, let the fan run, let it cool down. I'm going to keep the timer running. We'll see after, I don't know, a good 20 minutes of cool down. Does the performance come back? Or is it permanently damaged now and weakened because of this test? Because it's definitely not running like it was. But I'm going to turn the video off while that does that. I'm just going to let the timer go here. Okay guys, so we gave it 30 minutes of really hard work, and then I've now given it about 30 minutes to cool off, because at 20 minutes it was still ticking pretty good, making that tick 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 sound as everything cooled off. So now, giving it about 30 minutes to cool down, ticking has stopped, seems to be okay. So we're gonna hit it again, give another probably 6 to 8 inch bead, see if it welds like it did before when it was cool. See if the performance comes back. Hit it. Yeah. Yeah, that was better. Alright, well, I'll call that pretty successful. I actually learned quite a bit from that. It'll run for what, like 5 minutes and 30 seconds before it over temps in, oh, we're probably about 60 degrees right now, ambient. and it's not in direct sunlight. If you were outside in the hot sun, it probably wouldn't do too well. Wouldn't do that well. But towards the end, so if you take it past its rated duty cycle of 2 minutes every, it's 20%, so 2 minutes every 10 minutes. If you really take it past that, especially if the temperature is elevated, you're going to probably start experiencing what I did, which is there appears to be a drop in performance. It has a hard time burning 035 wire at max wire speed as it's getting warm, when it really starts to heat up inside. If you need to do something really hot and you want to run the 035 wire and you want to run it maxed out, respect the 20% duty cycle. Stay at 2 minutes every 10 minutes, But for a hobby welder that costs you $100, that's pretty good. But I think it was a pretty interesting test. Hopefully you agree. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, tell me why. Give it a thumbs down. If you like this type of thing, let me know in the comments below. I can do more. Again, let me know if there's any tests specific to this machine that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.